Okay. We are going to, let me get them in the middle there. We are going to start by drawing our polar bear's paws. And my bear is about right here. So I'm going to pretend I'm dissecting in 4. And I'm going to start here with one paw and the other paw. So we just have our 2 little circles there. And then we can go claw, 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 claw. And my polar bear is wearing a scarf. So the next thing I'm going to draw is I'm going to go up, curve around, come down a little bit, and go back up and back down to that paw. So that's the top of the scarf. And then my polar bear is holding on to a little ice chunk. So I'm going to go straight across here, and then we'll come out and add just a little swoopy shape that goes around and meets back at the other side. Now, to show that this is ice, I'm going to find the farthest edge and come down a little bit, and I'll find the farthest edge over here and come down like the same amount. And then we're just going to trace, make an echo of that same line all the way down and across. So wherever this line curves, my next line is going to curve. And then we meet up with that other one. And anywhere you have a curve, we can go ahead and put a little line coming down like that, which kind of shows that our ice is chunky. There we go. So that's our piece of ice. Then we'll work on our bear's head. And the first thing I want you to do is draw that little nose. And it's a triangle, but it's very curvy. And then we're going to come down and give our little bear a smile. So there's our smile. And then we'll enclose this whole thing in an oval. So there we go. Next, we can add eyes. So let's make a circle here. And then the same circle on the other side. And then inside these circles, I'm going to add a little glare, which is like this. And then I'm going to go on top of it and add the same thing. So I'll do that over here as well. And then the rest of the eye will be colored in black, but that's our glare. So that part will stay white. It'll make our bear look a little friendlier because my polar bear is friendly. I have not met a polar bear in the wild. I don't really think they're friendly, but this is a cartoon bear, so it can be friendly. And then I'm also going to add a little glare, same thing on this little nose, and then I'll color in the nose. You can also use paint to make this nose or the eyes black, but sometimes with the smaller sections, for me, it's easier to use my marker. So that's up to you. All right, now we've got our face. So let's decide where our little ears are going to go. It's going to start further out than the eye and go up and around. So we've got 2 ears, and inside those ears, let's put, it's a capital letter D laying on its side, just for the inside of that ear. And my polar bear is also going to be wearing a hat. So I am going to arch above the ears for the top of the hat. And then right where these little ears meet, I can make the bottom of the hat. My ears are sticking out because I want to see them. The top of the hat is going to start in further. And it's sort of a triangle, sort of round. And then for the little ball on top, I'm going to make a wiggly circle. And all that's left is for us to add our polar bear's sides of the face. And I didn't make my polar bear's face round because if you look at them in the wild, they have kind of a tall face, especially when they're peeking out of the water like this. Now you can decide the rest of your polar bear's environment. My polar bear, the horizon line is going to be right up here. So it's going to kind of stop at his hat and come on through. So that's the back of the water. And then we can have all kinds of fun little wavy pieces of water. And when I paint these, I'll just paint them all different colors of blue. Blue and green, whatever you want to do. And there's no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting all of these. If you want your polar bear to have like a piece of scarf that's flying out to the side, you can do that too. I am not going to put one on mine, but you certainly can. I am just having fun making these wavy lines until I get over to where I've put my horizon. And then I'll do the same thing here. So this line would continue, kind of go there. This line would continue and maybe come down here. But we can put those lines really wherever we want. And then you can decide, what will my back of my environment be like? I'm going to have like just the bottom of the sun, and then I'll just put other colors in the sky. You could do trees, you could do mountains. It's all up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and sign because that's it for the drawing portion. And now I'll get out my watercolors and paint our polar bear.